Hey guys, what's up? We are going to be reacting to the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase today. It's been a while since I've done like a Nintendo Direct reaction because I didn't do the Pokemon one that happened like recently enough. Like that was months ago, but I didn't react to that. I didn't even watch it. I still haven't even watched that. I don't think I watched any of the new stuff either, so I feel like I'm pretty far behind on that sort of stuff, but we'll see what we have here if this video even gets uploaded, depending on how bad this ends up being. The live stream happened hours ago, so I'm not watching this live. I'm just watching the video playback, but I have not seen anything. Like as soon as I got onto the internet, I just clicked on the video and pulled it up alongside my Chinaverse stuff that I was doing as well. But let's go ahead and see what we have here today in this direct. It's been a while, again, like I said, since we did a direct. I think this is the new intro, right? Of course, the issue here is that it is a partner showcase, so no stuff from Nintendo. There might still be Nintendo-related things, but just not anything made by Nintendo themselves, which people want a direct from Nintendo because we really don't have much out for Switch 2. I mean, Donkey Kong just came out, but the Switch 2's launch was basically nothing but Mario Kart World, right? Which is, like, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch is abysmal. Does the Switch 2 even use that sound anymore? Also, is this Monster Hunter? What is this game? Because is this... Hold on, is this some... I don't want to go there. I know we've seen a singular frame from this game, but this dude here... As soon as I saw him, I'm like, hello? Is this not... Puke Puke? Is it Puke Puke armor? Is it... Yeah, Puke Puke armor from Monster Hunter. Is that not what I'm looking at right now? Which I know I'm not like losing my mind, but Monster Hunter is my number one franchise of all time. So, well, it fights for number one spot with Fallout, but this, from a singular frame that we are seeing, looks like Monster Hunter. This here might even look like a mining spot, but it's like, what do you mean? We have Monster Hunter Wilds, which I don't really care about Wilds. I don't own it. I don't plan on playing it, despite being, again, Monster Hunter being my favorite game of all time. But is this like Monster Hunter Stories 3? Question mark? Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from, again, a singular frame. I know we're 35 seconds and 36 seconds into this video, but that's the feeling I'm getting from this, just by like this one frame. Do I see anything? I mean, this person was in front of them. I don't know what this is. I mean, the graphics are pretty low, so I don't know if this is Stories 3, which is a new art style, or if it's like Generation Ultimate 3, like a custom Monster Hunter for the Switch. The Nintendo buy Capcom out for another exclusive, timed exclusive Monster Hunter game. Because that's like, what, an egg inside of another thing? Like, it's kind of cell shaded, right? And that's Rathalos scales. This is Monster Hunter Stories 3. I'm saying it right now. This is Monster Hunter Stories 3. I mean, you can't see that, but this is what this is. I'm telling you, this is Monster Hunter Stories 3. I don't know if we've heard about this game before, but that's my Capcom. Don't show a Monster Hunter fan a single frame of your game, because they will instantly tell you that it is Monster Hunter without a doubt. But yeah, this is, especially because of the cell shading art style, this is Monster Hunter Stories 3 for sure. Which I've played Monster Hunter Stories 2 on my channel, full playthrough, not like post-game stuff, but full playthrough. So if you would go watch that on the Switch. So I have actually played this series before, And I think I did really like Monster Hunter Stories too. So this is a heck of a opening game though to start with. Everything has to have falling nowadays. Can't just do anything without that. There's Rathalos, yep. I'm telling you, Monster Hunter Stories 3. I mean, it can't be anything else. I don't know why I'm like saying it acting like it could be something else. There's nothing else. It's Monster Hunter Stories 3. Or at least a third installment of the franchise.
Our ignorance is proving fatal. The encroachment threatens to drive our people out of house and home.
Some of the Velociprays, Frozen.
But this divide has brought our two kingdoms to the brink of war.
And you are the sole Rathalos rider in Azuria.
We got human-based war going on. Has there ever been war in Monster Hunter universe? Like depicted like this?
People have been driven into a corner, and the point of no return is looming before us.
You know, almost like Fire Emblem style kind of warring happening.
Can't afford not to go. But it won't be for long.
Xenover. Yep. Monster Hunter Stories 3. Twisted Reflection. Again, all it took was one singular frame to know that this was Monster Hunter Stories 3.
I can hear them. Two sounds.
Oh, twins? Get a Rathalos and Rathane in there?
Overlapping each
Rathian.
other.
2026. Unfortunate that it's forever for now. Because I honestly might actually would want to buy that if I had the money, which I don't have the money, but if I did, maybe I would actually want to.
Hello everyone! Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners.
I mean, you already like blew everything on the first announcement, so what could you possibly be showing? You already showed Monster Hunter Stories 3. What could be better, like bigger than that? Like, hello?
What you just saw was Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection.
Like, literally, a big AAA title. Wait, what is he gonna say, exclusive?
Launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Okay, he didn't use the word exclusive, so of course it wouldn't be exclusive.
We hope you're looking forward to another
Oh, Nursula, I didn't see that before. That was a Nursula there.
grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe.
Xenover.
Today, we'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo
Boo, tomato, tomato.
Switch systems. Before a game is shown, you'll see the logo of the system the game will launch on here.
I don't do this again, Nintendo. They did this with the 3DS. They were just milking the 3DS as hard as they could for like well into the beginning year of Nintendo Switch's lifespan, and people were just like over it. Like, stop showing off Nintendo, or stop showing off 3DS games. Like, we don't care. Though I guess the thing about Switch 1 games is that they're backwards compatible with Switch 2. So if it releases strictly on Switch 1, well, then you can still play it on your Switch 2. But it's not taking advantage of the horsepower that the Switch 2 has. But stop this,
If both
Nintendo.
logos are shown, the game will launch on both platforms.
Technically, it's already both platforms if it's launching on Switch 1. Just Switch 2 would be a better version.
Okay, first up, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Should I have this like sped up?
Let the good times roll.
Katamari for some reason.
By royal decree, a brand new game in the Katamari Damacy series is rolling onto
New.
Nintendo Switch.
Doesn't look new. Once Upon a Katamari.
Roll your Katamari through historic eras like Edo Japan and more. It's a time-hopping trip through the ages to restore the universe for the king of all cosmos.
I mean, it still looks like it was from the PS2 era, but that might be by choice.
Use helpful items to roll your Katamari like royalty and customize the prince and cousins looks to your liking. In addition, roll out with friends in online multiplayer. Make a big Katamari and earn the most points to be crowned the winner. Plus, the iconic music is back with an all-new soundtrack featuring new and returning music artists from the series history.
How well is online going to work? Because we all know how Nintendo's netcode is just abysmal. and it probably still is, right? I think people are still complaining about Nintendo's netcode in Mario Kart World, so oof.
Get ready to rock and roll, roll, roll through the ages when Once Upon a Katamari launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Sure.
The dance floor is calling.
Oof. Is this like Just Dance? It says only Switch, but I'm guessing it's not that. I'm muting it because it's Just Dance, and I'm not going to get copyright striked because we put in freaking Just Dance audio in this video. So we've all seen Just Dance a million times. They usually show up in these Nintendo Directs. I just crashed my OBS by doing that, speeding this up too much. That's fine. Hopefully the audio still works. Let me see. Okay, it doesn't. I have to switch audio in real time though. Yeah, does anyone still care about Just Dance?
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Battle Beyond the Limit.
We have this showing up.
Charge up and unleash your fighting spirit in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the latest in the Arena Battler series.
But that's not really surprising. It's kind of... Does it look kind of crusty? Like the aliasing isn't high? I mean, it makes sense.
Enter the fray with over 180 fighters. In episode Battle Mode, relive iconic Dragon Ball stories from the perspectives of 8 characters, including Goku. Or follow your own path and redefine history with alternate versions of those encounters. In Custom Battle Mode, you choose the fighters, stages, and dialogue to create your own scenarios. Then share them online with players around the world. Plus, now you can duke it out with motion controls using the Joy-Con 2 or Joy-Con controllers. Immerse yourself in the characters and unleash powerful attacks.
I mean, you could do that in like the old Budokai games, or specifically Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 with the Wii remotes on the Wii. Like, I wish I still had that game because I loved playing that game on the Wii back in the day, but it's just the issue with like having games back in the day and having to trade them in for other games. I wish I still had it. I think that game's expensive. Like, when I was trying to find it back in the day, like 10 plus years ago, it was really expensive. I can only imagine how expensive it is now to get Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Get ready to shake the earth and break the heavens when Dragon Ball Sparking Zero launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems November 14th.
Sure.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Maybe that's why it looked kind of crusty, because it's for both systems.
Time to get back
Oh,
to
Plants vs. Zombies? I wasn't expecting that. Okay, you have my attention. I just like downloaded Plants vs. Zombies 2 on my Switch, but what the heck is this?
your roots.
That looks like Plants vs. Zombies 1. Also, what did I just say? Did I say Plants vs. Zombies on my Switch? No, I downloaded Plants vs. Zombies 2 on my tablet recently. I haven't really played it. I'm thinking about playing it on the channel, which is why I did that. So this is a welcome surprise. Was this like Plants vs. Zombies 1 HD version or something? It says that this is the Nintendo Switch 2 version of the game. Gotta clarify that. Return to the backyard, etc. with a friend. How are you gonna play Plants vs. Zombies with another person? Featuring local co-op and PvP. Asterisk. Zombie friend not included. Okay, that's what the asterisk means. Funny joke. Plants vs. Zombies replants it. So I think this is a remake of the first game. But for the Switch. That's cool, I
The
guess.
club is yours.
Does anybody care about FIFA? That's what this is, right? We can maybe just like fast forward to this too, right? I'm going to assume that's copyrighted music. I'm just not even going to entertain that. It didn't last too long for the FIFA. So we're just going to get a bunch of like generic stuff. This is why the partner showcases kind of like are meh, is because we kind of want new stuff, you know, like that Plants vs. Zombie game, at the very beginning, the blockbuster they had at the beginning with Monster Hunter Stories 3. But if everything is going to be games that are already out on other systems and just over and over again, it's like people don't care too much, right? They already have all these games a million times, and like, okay, sure, you can finally play on the Switch, but whatever. Oh, really? The tail end of
Get
that.
reacquainted with these games.
Oh, Repack is back as well.
Welcome to the party, Pac-Man!
Yummy! Pac-Man World 2 is coming back, remade from scratch.
Also, the Repack 2 now. Because they already did this for the first game on the Switch, so I guess now we have the second one as well. I didn't even know there was a Pac-Man World 2. Now, I actually played Pac-Man World. It was on the Sega Genesis, right? I actually played that game a lot in my youth. I haven't played
Blue
these games though.
Forest.
The remakes, the repacks.
Or on ice. Use pack-tastic moves to clear stages in style. And even take on powerful bosses. Plus, now you can adventure with a pal in local co-op. Pac-Man World 2 Repack launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 26th.
Making sure you know there's a physical and digital version of both for both systems.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm just noticing that on the
Lead
bottom.
your party of black mages.
It's a Final Fantasy Tactics game, I'm guessing, because of that first game we just saw. Not that I've played any of these games, but I'm
Goons and other allies to victory in the beloved
just guessing. And that was like Leviathan, right?
strategy RPG, Final Fantasy Tactics,
Yep.
reborn with newly added elements.
So you have like a slight HD 2D, not quite the crispness that you typically see from Square Enix. It's kind of like just like an upscaling.
The game is now fully voiced and adds brand new dialogue between characters,
But still, I know that he and I are different.
as well as new difficulty options, a feature to review story events, and more. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 30th.
Physical and digital as well.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. When the clock strikes midnight, shadows emerge and the dark hour begins.
It's Persona 3? Isn't that Persona 3 boy?
Step into the shoes of a high school student who, together
Yep, Persona 3. The remake of that. Is this not already on the Switch?
with
Question
his
mark?
friends, awakens the supernatural power of Persona. Attend class and explore the city during the day as you forge bonds with every interaction. Then, battle through the mysterious Tower of Tartarus and strategically take down rampaging shadows at night. Enter the Dark Hour and seal your fate when Persona 3 Reload launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 23rd.
Maybe that's why they're just saying, oh yeah, it's on the Switch 2 now as well, not just Switch 1. The first one it was already on Switch 1.
Later today on Nintendo eShop.
Also physical and digital.
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay, we got something crazy. I hope. Okay, first frame. Can I discern what this is? No. Star Fox. Probably not, because that would make sense, because that would be first party. I was thinking like Star Fox from Star Fox Adventures on Dinosaur Planet, which I know historically everybody hates on the game. I freaking loved that game as a kid. Like, that might be one of my favorite childhood games, I want to say. Like, that game is so cool. Like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Like, that game is cool. Favorite Star Fox game. Granted, I've only played 2, the original and then Dinosaur Planet, but still. I could not tell you what this is just off of this image. Oh, it's the Hyrule Warriors prequel, or yeah, not necessarily technically is a prequel, because if you know about Talk, it's back in time, so I'm guessing this is the prequel Hyrule Warriors game. We already knew about this. This is nothing new.
Given an opening, he will bear his fate. Until Hyrule itself is no more.
Be that as it may, we face it together.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places? This is madness.
There is danger here. Enormously so.
Yeah. Age of Imprisonment. We already knew about this a while ago, I think. Probably like whatever last Nintendo Direct they had.
That was the latest trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. We hope you're looking forward to experiencing the canonical events that led to The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom game when it launches this winter. We'll share more information on this title in the future. Let's continue with some more games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Really? Just Madden? I feel like a lot of this is just to be skipped right. Oh, we got Madden now. Yay. Etc. etc. I mean, I'm just not even going to waste anybody's time, like entertaining. That's just like snowy time. Like snowy field. I didn't know if it was like some sort of other game, but that was just Madden.
Snowy Shop.
Yeah, I'm not wasting anybody's time just looking at stuff like sports and whatnot. Just Dance.
A cozy campfire is calling. Calling all camping enthusiasts. Build campfires in this
Chillin' by the Fire.
cozy fire building sim.
By Oink Games,
Chop
it looks
wood.
like.
Arrange the pieces, then light them up. But if you don't fuel the flames properly, they'll fizzle out. To stoke your campfire, place logs based on the fire's strength. Let enough oxygen flow through and maintain the right amount of heat. Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry them before tossing them in the flames. And when you want to create an even bigger fire, just blow on it. Sometimes, though, a little patience is all you need. So roast some marshmallows or set off fireworks to light up the sky. You can also get the flames going in rainy or snowy conditions. But try mastering your campfire making skills first. With a compatible USB camera, you can enjoy each other's company around the campfire. You might even strike up some interesting conversations. Relax and stay a while. When Chillin' by the Fire sparks to life on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
I felt it that they were going to say later today. The announcer usually have this sort of micro hesitation to their voice. You might be able to pick it up, and so you could just tell when they're going to say available later today, because they always have this tick. You can argue about when they're going to say something like that. Also, they couldn't have put those faces on like a body, an orb, just floating PNGs of people's faces. I mean, it looks goofy, so it makes it funnier. But I feel like they should have at least like superimposed them on like an orb or something, rather than just like floating circles, because it does look a bit silly. Isn't there already a game like this? I forget what it's called, but there's a game where you just light a fireplace and you just keep it burning, and then that's all you're doing. It's just lighting a fireplace. Very old game. It's just a 3D version of that, it seems.
Fight battles big and small in these games.
Got a sizzle reel.
Apex Legends is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Don't care about this game.
Squad up and survive 19 other teams in Battle Royale.
Of course, this is already technically on Switch 1, I think. But I mean, if I'm pulling a Battle Royale, it's going to be Fortnite, I guess, even though even then I don't really want to do that. And then Eternal Return, of course. Like, Eternal Return is my Battle Royale of choice. Go play Eternal Return. Anybody watching this, go play that. It's on Steam.
Or show off your skills in Mixtape.
It's in MOBA as well. It's a MOBA Battle Royale. Anime MOBA Battle Royale.
Where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance.
How about you announce Eternal Return for Switch, then we can talk.
Build your crew and aim for victory when Apex Legends launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 5th, along with a new season, Showdown.
Rat?
To cure a witch's illness, her tiny familiar embarks on a grand adventure. With your magical froggy backpack in tow, you can climb, pull, and even swing to greater heights. Explore this vast world and gather ingredients to create a cure for your enchanting ally. Plus, up to 4 players can journey together in online co-op. A Little Mouse's magnificent adventure begins when Hella launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Okay, just like something interesting that somebody's making. I'm pretty sure someone I know on YouTube would lose it over that because I think they like rats. So I think anybody who loves rats, mice, whatever, would probably like lose it hearing this announcement, I would assume.
Explore a galaxy full of opportunity.
Also, Star Wars Outlaws, which I feel like nobody really cares too much about, right? But sure, Outlaws is here.
Far away in this open world action adventure game.
I'm worried about like
Taking place
fast
between the events of
forwarding.
The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi films. You'll take on the role of Kay Vess, who, along with her companion Nix, is fighting for her freedom. Explore distinct locations, both new and familiar, as you fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates, and gain the means to start a new life. Traverse through space by ship on Kay's Trailblazer, or by land on her S-57 Cardinal Speeder, and take on quests that blend stealth and shooting, with some puzzle-solving minigames in between. Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage in dogfights as you travel across the Outer Rim, and get ready to live the life of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 4th.
I think they keep trying to push this game, right? But like, I think the consensus is that it's not a good game, despite how much the media is trying to get you to play this game.
Pre-orders are available
Question
now
mark?
on Nintendo eShop. Survive the future.
I've seen this helmet before. I don't know what this is, though. I feel like I've seen this helmet before. Survive the future, salvage the past.
Salvage the past. As an agent of a secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies and a past on the verge of collapse to uncover the mysteries of this world. In the future, dangerous creatures born from the remnants of humanity prowl the wasteland. You'll need to craft ammo and supplies with limited resources to fend off brutal enemies.
Dead Space? Timu Dead Space? Not that I'm using that as an insult, because it does look cool. Its outfit looks cool, but it seems like this is probably very heavily influenced by Dead Space.
But don't let your guard down after defeating them. If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy, it'll evolve into an even more nightmarish form. So act quickly to dispose of enemies.
So yeah, very Dead Space.
You'll also come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time. By extracting the essences of people you meet in the past, you can strengthen your own abilities. However, there's a price to pay. You'll be haunted by visual and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality. What caused the world to collapse? And what is the true mission you've been tasked with? Chronos, The New Dawn, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 5th.
Yeah, I don't know if I knew anything about this game, but that outfit seemed familiar. But yeah, sick. Looks sick.
The dragons of the East and West
Yakuza.
clash.
Yakuza stuff. Let's see how long this takes. It's just Yakuza stuff. Can we just like skip through? I mean, that's like a full like minutes talking about Yakuza. I only want like new stuff. New stuff's the only thing we care about.
Is brawling its way onto Nintendo Switch 2.
But I can't really fast forward like that.
Tokyo, Sotenbori, Osaka, 2 prolific entertainment districts in Japan, where the former dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu, faces down the dragon of Kansai, Ryuji Goda. Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls. Duke it out using your fists, weapons, and everything else at your disposal. Plus, there's still plenty else to do around the cities. Enjoy darts, karaoke, and even golf. There's no shortage of things to do. A deadly clash between 2 dragons begins when Yakuza Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 13th.
Yeah, I'm just like not something I'm interested in the Yakuza games. Like maybe sometime in the future, like a million years from now, but just not something I have any interest in.
Yakuza Kiwami, the story that launched the epic series, is also launching on Switch 2 the same day, featuring enhanced graphics, improved frame rates, and additional language support. There are plenty more games heading to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Let's take a quick look.
Now we have a sizzle reel, possibly. It's Borderlands 4. Don't know what this is. That's cute, I guess. Oh, is this... I wonder if this song is copyrighted. Let's just turn that down just in case it is copyrighted. NBA Bounce, sure. I love me some NBA Jam, but it's a little bit too cute. Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Wheat Flower Wonderfall, something I didn't see the full name. I'm interested in that, but I haven't even gotten to play the first Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So Shinobi, this looked like Shinobi, so it actually is just Shinobi. This is a new game in the series. Borderlands 4, of course, running at a solid 30 frames per second.
Before we go, we've got 2 more games to show you. Please take a look.
Okay, come on. Actually be like blockbusters and not like game that's been out for 10 years. You get to play it now on your Switch 2. Game that's been out for 20 years can now be played on Switch 2. Okay, first frame. Do we know what we're looking at? Not really.
To pass through that door is to pass...
Okay, it's an older game that it's looking a bit crunchy, so it's HD 2D, so maybe a new Square Enix game.
Through time.
Yep, Square Enix.
To travel a road spanning centuries. From here, heroes set out on a journey of hope.
Weird voice. Weird, like what would be the word? It's not very dramatic voice being used here to talk over this game.
Square Enix presents a
Is this like that Time game? Time, like, number 3?
brand new action RPG, brought to life in HD 2D. This is Philabildia, a continent overrun by beast tribes. A spell of safekeeping is all that protects humanity's sole bastion, the kingdom.
I mean, an action RPG in this style seems pretty cool, because I don't think any of these other ones are action RPGs, right? They're just turn-based combat. Octopath Traveler, the other game that's also like that, the remakes of the HD 2D with the HD 2D in mind of Square Enix games. The other game that's like the time game, I forget what it's called, where you go back, like you're living through different periods of time. I can't remember what it's called right now.
Kingdom of Huther. One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered in the wilds beyond the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom to investigate.
Facing danger is what adventurers do.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye. I'm a fairy.
Together, the duo venture beyond the kingdom's protection into the great wide world. During your journey, you'll come face to face with all sorts of foes. In battle, study your opponent's moves carefully and find opportunities to strike. Fight with swords for quick and well-balanced strikes. Bows and arrows to target enemies from afar. Chains and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer, and more. There are 7 weapon types in total, but that's not all. You can also strengthen your weapons by equipping different combinations of magicite.
Yeah, do you actually get magic though? So it randomly launches fireballs in intervals, so you can add magic-ish to your weapon, but can we just have magic in general? Or is it just all weapon-based?
Try out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle that works for you.
Careful!
Your fairy companion, Faye, can also attack and pick up items. You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the same time. You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure. Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey that, unknown to them, will span 1,000 years. The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales launch.
Okay, actually just named after the main character. Wasn't expecting that. I mean, I don't know what I was going to expect it was going to be called, but that it was not.
On Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Hey, that's interesting. I would like to play that. Maybe. I mean, don't have money to, but I would like to.
After today's presentation,
there's a demo,
debut
though.
demo will be available.
Well, I don't have a Switch 2, so that also kills that chance as well. I don't have one. Same thing, no
And
money
there
for
will
that.
be an upcoming survey to gather player feedback.
Okay, what's going to be next? What could they possibly end on? They started with Monster Hunter Stories 3, which again, I feel like that was the blockbuster. Like, why even put that at the beginning when it's like the best possible thing you could add in the direct? Like, it was such a crazy announcement. I assume we haven't heard that before. Like that. Again, I didn't lose my mind, but that is a lose your minds announcement, in my opinion. Square Enix again. I don't know what this could be then if we're doubling down on Square Enix.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
Okay, Octopath Traveler DLC or Octopath Traveler 3? 0. Prequel.
Are you heading out on your journey? Yes, I suppose the time is right. You're finally ready.
We've come to join your little lighting ceremony.
You have a death wish?
I wish I could see everyone here, laughing and smiling just one more time. Are you going to rebuild Wishvale?
Oh, Village Builder.
Are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera. Octopath Traveler 0 is available on December 4th, 2025.
It's a bit early. I wasn't expecting that.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, everything after this is just like a sizzle reel to end the video off. Yeah, I feel like Square Enix paid to like get at the end of the Direct because hello, or unless Capcom paid to be at the beginning because again the bombshell was at the beginning. It was just the Monster Hunter. Like, this is the biggest announcement out of the entire thing from my personal opinion, obviously, because I am a Monster Hunter fan. Everything else was kind of just like, eh. The Plants vs. Zombies thing was cool, I guess. Yeah, nothing too crazy. We had to wait for like a proper Nintendo Direct to happen, which who knows when that's going to happen. Possibly like months and months and months from now. Because it seems like they are being pretty slow with what they're going to be making for the Switch 2, it seems. They weren't like too prepared to get games out for it, even though, you know, Switch 1 has been out for like, what, almost a decade? I think it's been like 7 or 8 years. But still, like, really? I had no prep time to get like a bunch of games out for Switch 2? Or even let us know what's coming out specifically for Switch 2, exclusively for Switch 2. But anyways, again, this is a crazy announcement. Like, again, don't let my monotone voice fool you. This right here is nuts. Again, Plants vs. Zombies 2 was cool. Everything else is just stuff that's on every other system. That horror game, that was cool. And I get technically these HD2D games at the end are cool as well. Like, we are interested in Elliot's. I haven't played in the Octopass, so I think I'm just going to pass on them entirely. Katamari is also a good drop as well. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to buy my stickers or think about becoming a member. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because we're going to watch time and subscribe. We have thrown down as well. And shout out to the members, EmmyStarr, RaleyDrew, and alexgkiller880. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment. Another do. See ya.